Hi, I thought I would talk to you today about a case I've got at the moment where it's a lovely couple and they brought home an older cat and then shortly after, so I think it's like 10, and then shortly after brought home kittens. And they're just currently trying to manage them, and by the time I stepped in, they were being kept completely separate because there was like, the older cat was getting quite cross at the kittens because kittens are mischievous and naughty and want to play. But what's been quite interesting is that we're working through the reintroductions and it's actually going really well. The couple are doing so much hard work and checking in lots, so it's really lovely for me to see the updates. And we've had ups and downs and setbacks and leaps forward, and it's going really good. But one thing that's come up, which is really interesting, is that I said to them, like, if your older cat wants to play, so the older cat was looking like he wanted to play with the younger ones, like going over in a sort of playful way, so sending lots of videos through. But then once the kittens were like, oh yeah, okay, let's play, it was as if the older cat was like, no, I didn't mean it, because suddenly he was getting pounced on or chased, and the kitten's energy was higher and they wanted to play more, and they wanted to play more boisterously than just a 10-year-old cat. So that's the sort of idea I was saying to them, like, even if he wants to play, we really need to make sure that we don't let them play, because he's like initiating it but then he's very suddenly regretting his decision. So what's been interesting since then is that they did have a little play, in that the older cat went over and was like, do you want to play? And the play was lovely. So the kitten was like flopping on his side, and like they were pawing at each other really gently, and like just having like a really nice little like minimal play session with really low energy and really calm, really. So after that, then it was quite nice to take a little restock and be like, well, actually, if the kittens are gonna play in such a gentle, soft way, then actually we can let that happen, and we don't have to be so proactive in like don't let them play together and keep the kittens away from the older cat at all times, because actually they're coming into a nice sort of place where they can be together quite nicely, and it does involve some play as much as just being around each other without issues. So that's going really well. But I think this just highlights for me, like, the fact that we're looking at the personalities of every cat there, because obviously if the kittens were full of energy and really, really boisterous, we probably wouldn't have got to this point. And if the older cat was a bit more tetchy and like less happy with the kittens being there, then he wouldn't have initiated any play to begin with. So the personalities of all cats are super important, plus the importance of keeping in touch with people as things go, because I left them saying like, don't let them play together, but it's only a few weeks later that things have actually changed, and it's nice to reconnect and be like, okay, cool, we can scrap that idea or just keep it on the radar, but actually we can let them play. So that's been really cool. Also this week I've had to get a wee sample from Vic. So he has diabetes, and we've just been keeping an eye on it with blood tests, so he hasn't had any wee tests so far. So the vet gave me a bag of like non-absorbent litter to put in a tray, so that when he would be on it, it comes with a little pipette and tube, and then you can sort of like siphon it out and give it in. So I was suddenly like, how am I going to do this? Because we've got 2 cats, we have 3 trays, and something like the trays we do have are ginormous trays with like clay-based litter. Like, I've tried to change it in the past, but they were like, no, this is the litter that we like. So so I was like, how am I supposed to get him to use this? So I bought a new tray, because I was like, I don't know if I can empty out and completely clean the tray to the point where it's sterile and like okay to use for a wee sample. So I bought a new tray, and it was smaller than the ones that they have, so already that's a downside. And then I had to like shut Sparks out, keep Fig in, so like there was some frustration there, and that Sparks was like, well, I want to be in there with you. And I took out the trays and put them so that Sparks could use them, and then in the place of the old tray I put this new one with the non-absorbent litter on. Then Fig had been with me in the office for a good few hours, so I was like, right, he must need a wee. And then he didn't wee, and I kept checking on him, but I had to like walk the dog, and I had to pick up the kids from school, and so I was just like checking in on him, and he just wasn't weeing. And I was like, as a behaviourist, I know how stressful this is, that he must be like, well, I need a wee, where's my trays, and why can't I go out this room? So I started to worry, but as it is, the kids came home from school, immediately let him out, like not on purpose, and we're like, Fig's in the tray, because I'd said like keep an eye on him. Fig's in the normal tray, so I like ran and got him, lifted him out the tray, which I just hated doing, because obviously he was like, yay, put him into the little tray with the crystals in, and he finally weed. But even I was thinking like, I know this is a necessity, but surrounding vet work, like medical treatment, all these things, it does come with so much stress, even if it's just getting a wee sample out of him. But anyway, I got the wee sample in the end, and it's fine. I've sent it off and we're waiting for the results to come back. Hopefully nothing scary. But yeah, let me know if you've had this experience in the past, because it's the first time I've had to do it and it was not without its stresses. Yeah, anyway, hope you guys are all keeping well. Let me know what's new with your cats, and I will see you on Saturday for another video. Take care. Bye.